In this heartbreaking video, a dog is so overcome with grief that he refuses to leave the spot where he last played with his deceased sibling. The German Shepherd began to cry inconsolably after his owner brought home another dog. At first, it seemed like the new arrival was just a little too much for him to handle, but then he started to cry even more. It turns out that the new dog had passed away, and the German Shepherd didn't know that. Confused and upset, the dog refused to leave the house and laid down in the spot where he last played with his brother. In the video, we see a German Shepherd named Storm sitting in a patch of grass with his head resting on his paws. He looks up at his owner in a pleading manner, as if to ask her to come play with him. But when she does, he just pushes her away and lays back down. Storm's owner, Emily, said that he had been acting strange all day, refusing to eat or drink and spending most of his time by himself. She was concerned about his behavior, so she decided to go to the vet to see if anything was wrong. But at the vet, it was discovered that nothing was physically wrong with Storm, so Emily took him home and tried to cheer him up. As the days went by, Storm slowly began to return to his normal, playful self. But there was one thing that really confused him. Every morning when Emily came to sit with him, he would start crying. At first, she thought that he was just being a little needy, but then he started crying even more. It was clear that something was bothering him, but she couldn't figure out what it was. Then one day, Emily had a breakthrough. She realized that Storm was crying because he missed his brother. The two dogs had been inseparable since they were puppies, and Storm was heartbroken over the loss of his best friend. Emily felt terrible that she hadn't realized sooner what was wrong. She had just assumed that Storm was being a little difficult, but it turned out that he was grieving. She spent extra time playing with Storm and giving him lots of love and attention. And slowly but surely, he began to cheer up. It's hard to imagine the pain that this dog must have felt when he lost his brother. But it's also heartwarming to see how quickly he was able to move on thanks to the love and support of his owner. Dogs are known for their loyalty and affection, and this German Shepherd is no exception. He loved his brother dearly and was heartbroken when he died. But with the help of his owner, he was able to overcome his grief and move on. This is a truly touching story that reminds us of the importance of spending time with our loved ones while we can. Dogs can suffer from separation anxiety when they're left alone for long periods of time. But they can also experience grief when they lose a member of their family. In this case, the dog was so overcome with grief that he refused to leave the spot where he last played with his brother. This is a rare but not unheard of behavior in dogs, and it's usually only temporary. Most dogs will eventually move on and be able to enjoy life again, but some dogs may never forget the loss of a loved one. This heartbreaking video is a reminder to cherish every moment with our pets, because we never know when it will be the last time we see them. If you could give your dog or cat a little extra love and attention today, please do. They'll thank you for it in the end. So, what do you think? Has your dog ever experienced grief? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching and see you next time. We sure do love our dogs, don't we? They're loyal, loving, and always there for us. But sometimes they can be a little bit naughty, like the dogs in these videos.